Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. Before the Dvar Torah, I just want everyone to know how excited I am for the Shabbos. I am really personally looking forward to see everyone. We'll be davening all together 9 a.m. in the main sanctuary. I think it's going to be a really moving experience to be all together and to be davening together. And then we will have a very meaningful program with members sharing reflections over this past year, a gala kiddush to enjoy afterwards if you have time. If you're still hungry for Torah, we'll learn together some really profound, fascinating, engaging Gemaras. And it really is just going to be a wonderful way to kick off this welcome back, welcome forward weekend. So I hope to see you there. The video Dvar Torah this week is sponsored by Rajiv Aaron Menglani and family in honor of all of those who have been vaccinated against COVID-19. Thank you very much for the sponsorship, and yesh koach to all those who have been vaccinated. This week's Parsha, Parshas Korach, is of course about the rebellion led by Korach, putting together different factions to revolt against the leadership of Moshe, and Aaron. And it seems like it was very dangerous. There were moments where it could have gone either way. Moshe was very concerned. Korach was amassing a following. And so Hashem needed to step in. He needed to show the people that no, Moshe and Aaron are the true, correct leaders. And so there is the miracle of the earth opening up and swallowing Korach v'adaso. And then there's a challenge with the incense, with another faction. The 250 leaders place incense on a fire, and only Aaron's is accepted, and a fire comes down and consumes them and burns them. And yet after all of these miracles, which would seem to very clearly demonstrate that Hashem is taking the side of Moshe, the people are still complaining. The people have not accepted Moshe and Aaron's leadership, and there still is a crisis. Until finally there's one last miracle, and Hashem instructs Moshe to tell Aaron and the other Nisim, the other princes of the tribes, that each should take their staff, place it in front of the Ohel Moed, the tent of meeting, and a miracle will occur to show, again, who Hashem chooses. And as the Torah describes, Vahimi Macharasu was the next day. Vayavo Moshe el Ol Ha'idus, and Moshe went into the tent of the covenant, Vihine Parach Matei Aharon. And a miracle. The staff, the piece of wood, the staff of Aaron had blossomed. Vayotzei Perach, and there was a blossom of leaves, a flower. Vayatzeitz tzitz, there was a bud. Vayigmol shkedim, and the bud turned into ripened almonds. And this was the final miracle that for some reason was greater than the other two, that conveyed a message that explained to the people of why they should listen, why they should follow Moshe and Aaron, why the concept of a leader was necessary. So what was the message of this miracle? The almond tree is unique in that it is the first tree to bloom, to blossom in the spring, Hashkedia Porachat. And so first says that just as the almond tree is the first tree to bloom, to blossom, and so to speak, leads the way into spring, and soon after the almond tree, then the other trees begin to bloom and blossom. So on one basic level, that was the symbolism here. Why the almond was chosen and not some other flower or fruit. To say that just like almond is the leading tree, it is Aaron and Moshe, the tribe of Levi, that will be the leading tribe. Mata, staff, can refer to the physical staff. It can refer to the tribe. It can refer to the leader. But of course, there are other additional layers of meaning. The people did not accept Moshe's leadership because they saw Moshe and Aaron leading, ruling in a heavy-handed way. They only saw their force and their power to punish. And so the miracle was also to show that the staff, the leader, is not there to use power. He is there to facilitate growth, to make others bloom and blossom. Maybe Moshe and Aaron needed to change their mentality a little bit, but the people also needed to see that and needed to accept it. And one final idea. Korach had complained against Moshe, had rallied the people, saying, Kol ha'eda kulam kedoshim. The entire congregation is holy. Why do we need you, Moshe? Why do we need people with special positions? The classical commentaries say that Korach was alluding to the words of Hashem at Har Sinai, where Hashem said to the entire people when they were standing there at Mount Sinai, Vatem tiuli mamlechas kohanim v'goy kadosh, you will be a holy people. Korach was saying, we all heard those words. We all heard from Hashem. We all were at Har Sinai. What makes you special? Moshe. And on one level, Korach is right. Every Jewish person is holy. Every Jewish person was at Har Sinai. But the problem is, if you say that everyone is equal, everyone is the same, there are no differences between people, well, that also means that everyone is static. It means that no one changes, and it means no one grows. We are all just here. And so the symbolism of Aaron's staff was to say that Aaron, the Kohen Gadol, he is not holy because he is frozen in time or frozen out of time or something which cannot be touched or not changed. To be holy means, to be a Goy Kadosh, a holy people, means not set apart and unchangeable, fixed. But no, it means to be dedicated to a holy purpose. It means to be dedicated to a holy service. It means to grow. It means to bloom, to blossom. That's what holiness means, to be always reaching higher. And so we can't say everyone is the same. We can't eliminate different positions or different roles, because everyone needs to be growing in their unique direction. And there needs to be possibilities to reach higher. And so we need teachers. We need leaders. We need the possibility, again, of different roles to facilitate blooming, blossoming, to see fruit. And the philosophy of Korach eliminates that possibility. Again, the staff is a symbol of the leader, but the mateh can also be used as a synonym of the tribe. And we, the Young Israel of Brookline, we are a tribe, we are a staff. And our prayer is, beginning with this Shabbos, we look forward to a bright future. We wish to be a staff, which is Vayotze Perach, Vayotze Tzitz, Vaygmol Shkedim. We are just seeing the blooming of the leaves, some petals of a flower, but they're in the future we will bud, we will produce fruit. That was the symbolism of Aaron. Hashem said, take that staff and everything that it means, place it by the Aaron, the ark of the two tablets. This was a lesson for the future, a lesson for forever. It is a beautiful image, again, for our community, for ourselves, to always be blooming, always be blossoming, producing fruit, reaching higher, growing, and that is what it means to be a member of this holy people. Good Shabbos, everyone. Shabbat Shalom, and I hope to see you on Shabbos.